Hello, my name's Claire McCann and I'm going to be talking to you about undergraduate finance at Ulster University. So the first programme is our BSc Hons Finance and Investment Management full-time programme. Now this programme focuses on the wholesale. That is investment banking sold to large clients such as financial institutions, government agencies and large corporations, a major part of the financial services sector. So what we're going to cover within this is why study finance and investment management at Ulster. What will you learn? How will you be taught? How will we support you? Future careers. And then in the last segment, we'll also talk about the BSc Hons Financial Technology part-time programme. So why study finance and investment management in Ulster? What sets our course apart from other universities? Well, first, we have got the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment Professional Recognition. So we're a partner university, partner course with this institute, the CISI. We've also got professional recognition by the Chartered Financial Analysts UK Institute. These are the two major professional bodies within the finance and investment management sector within the UK. A second reason that sets us apart are our top class facilities. We have a financial innovation lab which contains 16 Bloomberg terminals. Bloomberg is a database that's set for the employers. So it's good to have that knowledge of that database before you go out into the professional world. And our third reason is we've got a significant number of industry-sponsored prizes and placements and internship opportunities. So industry-sponsored prizes gives you an opportunity to set yourself apart from other students and show your skill set to employers. Placements and internships. It's a brilliant opportunity to go on placement, and I will talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. What will you learn? Well, you're learning the skills that you need to start your career. So you're learning the knowledge from the financial principles, economic theory, role of money institutions, markets, governing bodies, learning the ethics, corporate governance, and portfolio management, all those types of things. You're learning the skills and knowledge within the investment area. So that's statistics, financial decision making, financial modelling, portfolio management, financial reporting, risk management, ethics and regulatory requirements. And we've newly introduced subject, if you like, into this course of financial technology or fintech. Aside from the specific skills and the knowledge specific to the investment management, you're learning lifelong learning skills, professional and key communication skills that are all not only necessary for the world of finance, but necessary for just any professional career. Now, our degrees are designed to give you skills and experiences needed to start your career. So we've got our full-time degree here of 3 years plus the option of taking up a placement or a study abroad. So just like any course, in the first year you're learning the fundamentals such as the basic economics, basic maths and stats, accounting, financial institutions and markets, all the fundamentals. And then the second year, you're starting to specialize that bit more. So you're looking into areas like corporate finance, financial modeling, the principles of investing, extending your knowledge of the economics. Then in the next year of the program, you've got the option of doing an industrial placement or a study abroad. And within the industrial placement, you've got the option there of completing an enterprise placement. In other words, you could look to set up your own business, or you can look to apply to firms in a competitive process to take up a placement with a firm such as PwC, Operator, Fintru and such like. Then the final year is really applying the knowledge. So in your final year, you're very much specializing in the subject area, looking at things like derivatives, portfolio management, international finance, regulation, and ethics, and so on. And you have in your years prior, first year, second year, you've got all compulsory modules, but in the final year you have 5 compulsory modules plus a 6th module where you've got the choice between doing things like risk management or behavioral finance or fintech and data science. Now those options can change year to year depending on what's happening in the current market. So we're constantly reviewing the program to make sure that you're job ready on graduation. How will you be taught? Well, you'll be taught more with the learning by doing, looking at what's going on in the professional world to develop your skill set. You'll be taught through the use of things like Bloomberg. So again, that you have practical skills for when you graduate. There are 9 to 12 contact hours per week, where you could be in lecture with your wider class, or you can be in seminars or workshops with small groups from your class, your cohort. There's study support available through the Blackboard, that's our virtual learning environment. You have library resources and so on. There is group work involved or project work. So again, that's from the point of view of developing your communication skills, so that you've got a wide skill set for when you graduate. It's 100% coursework assessed, and that gives us variety to the coursework. Again, to look at widening your skill sets. It's not just about the knowledge, it's about providing you with a practical set of skills. And it is a blended learning approach, so it's not just about what happens in the classroom, it's also about what happens in the online environment as well, again to encourage your skill set in terms of independent learning. How will we support you? Well, we very much operate an open door policy. We have, so if you have any queries or issues, whatever, then you're quite welcome to come to us at any point. We have online resources available through the Blackboard Learn. There are library resources as well. We've got small class sizes for a lot of our sessions in the course, so it gives the opportunity to get to know your lecturing staff and others in your class quite well. Career sessions are also inbuilt into the degree in that you have a module in first year which is about developing your professional and academic skills. So understanding, studying at university, and also understanding the basic professional skill set that you need. Second year, there's a module called Career Entrepreneurship, and that module again is about developing your skill set and helping to support you in the process of either getting a placement or a graduate job. And of course, the university has a wide range of student support, student wellbeing services available as well. The program is very much about providing you with real world experience, and that comes through in terms of how we teach and within the classroom, but also with that opportunity for placement in the third year of the program. So where our students have ended up in the past, they've ended up with firms like Citi, Fintru, PwC Operate, Funds Access, State Street, CME, Texas Instruments, based in Munich, a whole range of possibilities. The benefits of doing this type of year, doing a placement, is that you're more likely to achieve a higher final degree classification. You're more likely to go into full-time professional employment within 6 months of graduating. It helps to build your professional network, and in addition to all of that, you've got an extra diploma upon graduation, just demonstrating your placement year. Another option is to do an internship. So many firms give an option of taking up an internship during the summer, for example, with JP Morgan, or taking a couple of weeks during a period of time during the year to really work out the industry. Again, it's a competitive process where students apply for these internships. These placements and internships are giving you a practical understanding of how theory informs professional practice. You've got also your access to your training lab environment just generally within your course through the Bloomberg software. And it might encourage you then to go on to your placement year and to look at working for the top firms within the financial services sector. As a course, as a set of graduates, we're in high demand. It's because of our technical and professional skills that are developed. These skills are accredited, recognized in qualifications. You're getting a practical experience as well. And it gives you the ability to solve the practical problems, ability to project manage and work in teams. You can see that through the coursework that you do. And it develops your ability to articulate and communicate your ideas to really get your point across. Possible careers in terms of finance and investment management. Well, we have graduates that have gone on to be trading analysts, going into wealth management, accountancy, forensic services, financial engineer, financial planner, and so on. Hello. Now I'm going to talk about the BSc Hons Financial Technology Programme. Now this is a part-time programme with a higher level apprenticeship option. Now what a higher level apprenticeship means, or the benefits of a higher level apprenticeship. Well, with this, it's an earn and learn at the same time. So you study for your degree programme while you're working for a financial services firm or a fintech firm. It's an opportunity, therefore, to gain a valuable professional development qualification whilst working in the fintech sector. You work 4 days a week for a firm and attend university for 1 day, usually the Friday. This gives you a chance for real-world experience where you're applying the skills that you're learning on the course to your workplace and vice versa. Now, the jobs, if you like, that are part of the apprenticeship, it's a competitive process. You do apply to the firms, but we do have some employer connections that may help you with those opportunities to allow you to interview for the top companies. What you learn? Well, you learn the skills that you need to start your career. You learn about finance, you learn about its impact on its users. You have an understanding of the technology and the innovation that aims to improve the financial services industry. You're developing your professional skills and competencies so you have a strong practical understanding of theory and professional practice. And you're learning about techniques in computer programming, business analysis, that bridge between the financial sector and computing. You learn financial modeling, vesting principles, big data, and that's all within the context of the financial services industry. How you're taught? Well, this is a part-time course. It takes place over 4 years, where you're taking 2 modules per semester, as opposed to 3 modules per semester. Your contact hours are always on a Friday. So in the first 3 years of the program, you're doing your level 4 and level 5 modules. So 4 modules per year. And then in the final year of the course, in your year 4, you're taking all your final year modules, your level 6 modules to complete your program. So that's 4 modules plus an innovation project. And all these modules is about putting theory into practice through the use of case studies and technology. You'll be using things like the Bloomberg Professional Service, Python. This is software that's used in the industry. It's 100% coursework modules where you will have projects that are about applying theory to the practical real-world situations. In terms of a fintech, well, our students on the course are very much in demand and will be in demand on graduation. So again, job roles, trading analyst, wealth management, and so forth. With developments moving so fast in the sector, the industry experience that you have for an apprenticeship will make you a highly sought after candidate on your graduation. The finance subject programs will be on the Belfast campus, our brand new campus in the Cathedral Quarter, with our modern state-of-the-art facilities, including our Financial Innovation Lab that uses Bloomberg. And you'll become a part of a community of 15,000 students and staff. Now, to summarize our 2 finance programs, we have our Finance and Investment Management course that focuses on our wholesale financial services sector. You're learning a range of skills and subjects, and from financial decision making through portfolio and risk management. It's about 100% coursework. It's practical and applied course. We've our training lab that uses Bloomberg software. It is about real world experience through the teaching on the course, but you'll also have the option in the placement year to get experience. And several career opportunities from trading analyst through to financial planner. It's accredited and recognised by our global professional bodies such as the Chartered Institute for Securities Investment and our Chartered Financial Analyst Institute. Our other program is our BSc Hons Financial Technology, or HLA. This program you can do without the HLA option. You can just study it over the 4-year period. It will always be on the Friday, the 1 day a week in terms of your contact hours. It is the financial technology industry, particularly in Northern Ireland, is very much a growing sector. It can be taken as part, as I said, of the HLA, so that means a job within industry while studying your degree. You learn from finance and technology modules, computing modules, which is pretty much a 50-50 split on the course. It's 4 days a week, and attend university on the 5th day. And you're applying skills from your classroom to your workplace. It's very much based in real world experience, therefore. Our connections will help to provide you with opportunities to interview with these firms, these HLA opportunities, and employers have included in the past First Derivatives, Funds Access and Fintrue. Now these courses, particularly in our finance subject, are continually reviewed to take advantage of new teaching approaches, development and research and so on. Which means that our modules may change for the year of your entry, and the exact modules available in their order may vary because of that, and course update, staff availability, timetabling and student demand. If you have any queries, please do contact the course team. The course director is Claire McCann. Any admissions queries, then of course you should contact admissions, and look to our website ulster.ac.uk and or our email address study@ulster.ac.uk. If you're ready to apply, then for the full-time program, Finance and Investment Management, you would apply through UCAS. For our part-time financial technology program, you apply directly to the university. And the best way to look for that is to go through the prospectus entry. So hopefully your destination Ulster and the finance subject at destination Ulster.